So exciting to be going on a dolphin tour. Really, really exciting. In the state of Virginia.
And we have big storms like we had last week in the area. These wetlands are so important to help buffer the impact on our coastlines and reduce erosion.
What you're looking at right now is a lot of wetlands. Okay, so that's what we're looking at.
Photosynthesize, which is how they get their food and grow. They are breathing in carbon that end up in the ocean as adult sport fish rely on healthy wetlands.
I'm gonna be that one rich friend on our random Tuesday.
That water cannot be warm.
Oh no, it's 40.
Ospreys are an incredible bird. They're very similar to eagles, a little bit smaller. They're birds of prey.
You can do it!
And they are incredible fishing birds. They will work together as mates to build a huge nest for their babies.
Chaque mois. Ouais. I'm just investing right now.
So we're about to head out to the Atlantic
As
Ocean.
you can see, we're about to head right underneath the Rudy Inlet Bridge. And once we're under the bridge, we will be taking a left and headed out to the ocean.
All right, so
Flat here in the inlet. It's probably going to be a bit bumpier once we get to the ocean. So want to remind folks, if you're moving around the deck, please make sure that you have a handhold. If you have little kids with you, or medium kids or big kids, make sure that when they're moving around, that they're being safe.
I'm excited. We're heading out to the Atlantic Ocean.
Hold on to any wrappers.
I can't stop thinking about Baltimore.
Yeah, I know. That's terrible, right? My travel partners. Ooh. Out into the Atlantic Ocean we go. L'Océan Atlantique.
Are you about to go to Africa?
You can dive and grab
Atlantique Océan.
And that is pretty amazing for a bird. And they can do that because they have a very special adaptation. Unlike most birds that live their lives around the water environment, they do not have oil glands on their feathers. So what that does for them is it lets them dive without being pushed up, fighting buoyancy. So it's like if you were trying to free dive, but you had on a life vest, that life vest would be pushing up against you, and you have to really try hard to free dive.
We are now on the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, that's where we are now.
Now the downside of that adaptation is that they get really, really drenched and they get cold. So some of them might be over there. I'm not going to be doing it right now, but a lot of times when they find a sunny spot like that jetty, and they'll put both of their wings out and flap them like they're doing the chicken dance. And then people feel wet. And oh, there's one doing it right now. Must have heard me saying it. And they're drying off. That's right. I heard someone say it up here on the front. Yep, they're drying off, and they're also trying to change it a little bit.
Now imagine this, but for 8 months.
And then
This is all you see, 8 months. Not even that ship, there's 8
There's
months.
nothing like over here.
And imagine it's around 180 degrees
And the brown
outside.
pelicans are also amazing to watch
I mean,
fish. They can
You get used to it to a degree, but then after a while you're like, okay, when we're going to see land again?
spot a fish that they want.
Like over here now, like basically that's your view.
Yeah, that's it. You're like, oh, Monday. Okay, it's nice. Tuesday, same thing. But it's hot. Remember, you go on the flight.
No. You're like, you're thinking we've been here 5 months. You're like, oh no, this is day 3. No way, we only been here 3 days. It is cold out here, people. It is pretty cold. You can see the waves in my shades, but it's chilly out here. So I'm gonna go inside and get warmed a little bit and hope not to miss the dolphins. I'll be back out as soon as they say there are dolphins in this water. Yeah, happy to be inside my travel partner. We're chilling and getting some warmth. That's how we're spending our Easter Sunday. Hope you're having fun with your family on Easter Sunday.
You see it? You saw it? Oh, yeah.
Right there,
See
right there.
it?
I see that. Right there, right.
They're coming out the water really fast. And then they just go like,
See in between those two big tall hotels? And that white building, look in the water straight up in front of it. Watch. See?
look, you see them? You have to look over there. You see them? The little
looking,
white
'cause
things
I
that are
seen
coming
it.
out the water. The little fins. The
No.
door's so fast.
They're moving so fast.
I know, you gotta keep
Oh, right there.
right
yeah.
there, right
Yeah.
there.
I see them.
Come on, right there.
It's like 3 over here. Yeah, I
Keep
know.
looking straight where my finger is, like this way.
So if you think of our boat as a big clock, with the very nose of the boat or the bow here being 12 o'clock, if you look towards the beach at about 1 o'clock,
It was right there.
pop up here to take a
Look
breath.
right there.
Oh, I
See it?
saw.
Keep looking.
Yeah, I saw for the first time.
Sounds like we also have a couple of dolphins off of our back left side of the boat.
Watch, Chris. Watch. Sit up straight. Sit up straight. See, look right
Oh,
there.
yep.
See it?
There's a lot of them.
It's almost like gonna be like right in front of us. Watch. Like over on this side. Keep going. Like in the middle between us and the hotel.
So there's a pelican kind of right above where they're
Yeah.
fishing.
Yep. Keep looking. Look. Keep looking. In the water.
Yeah, but straight this way. There's 2 straight ahead.
Yeah. Oh, look.
There's one that
Oh, there
just
goes.
comes up.
Look. No, right there. There's a lot of them.
So they're swimming at kind of a 45-degree angle to the current. And they're actually working together
Hey, there's a
using
bunch
the
of them over there.
current
Yeah.
to have the current push
Where?
the fish towards them.
Over here. There's some this way
They have
now,
a
right?
lot
Ooh,
of
yep.
fishing strategies.
I saw.
This is just one.
No. Where?
It came up and went down.
Watch, Bryce.
Yes, you see it?
Keep
All the
looking over
fins
there.
are right there.
No, I think those are the. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Did you see it? Look, keep looking up. Stop looking down.
So again, the
It's gonna be like over here,
in the water.
in the water, between us and the where the water is, and the hotel, right in the middle. Look at that. Okay. Keep looking. Right there. You see it? Push it.
Another one a little bit closer to the boat here at about
There's gonna be another one.
2 o'clock.
Guys, keep looking. In the middle, between us and the hotel, in the water.
said in front of the nose of the boat.
Yeah, see, it's right there.
Oh, right, there's one right there, Bryce. Oh, there's one really close.
Yeah.
A little closer to us here on the front of the boat.
It's at the front of the boat.
And you'll notice that we're being real careful not to. Oh, right in front of us. Nice.
You wanna go?
No, I don't want to. Yeah, to the person.
Bryce, you gotta keep looking, honey. That's all we're gonna see.
They're late 30s, and the females a little bit longer, like early 40s. That's mid to late 40s. That's if they don't encounter any dangers or survive the dangers they encounter. The biggest problem for dolphins, really, unfortunately, is human caused. So circling is another type of fishing tactic where a dolphin will swim in a tight circle and use the tail to kind of stun or confuse a bunch of fish, and the rest of the dolphins will swim into those fish and snap them up. Ooh, great question. How do they sleep? So really differently than you and I. They are conscious breathers. So they have to choose to take every breath they take. Unlike us, like we can hold our breath for a little bit, but no matter how long you can hold your breath for, what's going to eventually happen if you hold your breath? You won't though. You pass out. Okay, so you would pass out before you die because your body's not going to let you get too low of oxygen. But dolphins don't have that autonomic breathing pattern because they have to regulate their breath to dive. So when they sleep, they float at the surface and they only turn off half their brain. And the other half of their brain is still going lightly. They're not fully aware, but enough so that they can roll over and take a breath. And they'll take these little half brain naps for about 30 minutes to an hour, several times a day. And we call that, when we see it, we call that behavior logging, because it looks like a log floating in the water.
Right there. They coming towards us. Yeah, they're coming towards this side of the boat now. Some still out there.
So a couple things you can see when they surface. You can see there's 2, 3, 4. Pretty close to us here off the front right of the boat. Oh, they're swimming a little bit towards us. So when they come up, you might be able to see that their back is a darker gray than their bellies and kind of the sides of their bodies. And that's because they have a type of camouflage called counter shading. And that counter shading allows them to be camouflaged from both the top and the bottom. So if they're swimming and something is swimming above them, that dark color is going to make them blend into the darker water on the bottom. If they're swimming and something is underneath them and looks up at them, that light belly is going to reflect into the color of the sky reflecting on the water. Oh, so they're pretty close here on the right side of the boat. You might be able to notice also that their fins are kind of distinct looking. So, oh, that was a good one. They're like slightly different shape and slightly different color. And we actually use that dorsal or back fin to identify individual dolphins. It's like our fingerprints. So these guys are here off the back of the boat. And they spend a big part of their day fishing because they can eat between 35 to 45 or 50 pounds of fish a day. And unlike many other marine mammals, they don't have a bunch of blubber to keep them warm. So they need to keep eating most of the day to keep their energy up and keep their body temperature up. A group of 3 or 4 here coming towards the front right of the boat. Sorry, I got lost where I was on the back left. Oh, there's a nice group of about 6 of them. Here off of the back left of the boat. It's a nice, oh, I got the baby's tail coming up there.